Hey guys, it's Chloe, and today I am here with a brand new video. Today I am here to discuss my worst reads of 2018. So when I was going back through all the books that I read, I really only have two that were the worst, and then I have two that were just disappointing reads that I thought would have been better. So it's a good thing that I read a lot of really good books in 2018, and I'm hoping for the same in 2019. We're just gonna go ahead and get started because this is not going to be a very long video. The first one I would like to discuss is Dating Disasters of Emma Nash by Chloe Seeger. I got an arc of this from YALLFest in 2017, and I finally picked it up in 2018, like May-ish, and I really just did not like this book. I didn't really know what to expect from it, but the main character just felt very whiny the whole time because she couldn't find a boyfriend. Very whiny. There was a throw-up scene that was just graphically told that it made me feel sick. It was so disgusting I had to stop reading, which, yes, detail is important, but I don't need that much detail on that. But I just found that the whole main character, the whole book was basically she wanted to find a boyfriend. She desperately had to have a boyfriend, and she was just so whiny, and I hated it. Like, love yourself, girl. Down below I'm gonna link the wrap-up. I think it was my May wrap-up, in which I read this book, and then you can hear my thoughts on it there, because it's probably more in depth. And the second one that was the worst read of 2018 was Me and Earl and the Dying Girl by Jessie Andrews. I gave this book 1 star. This was my unwrapped book for September, I want to say, of last year, and it was just so bad. Everybody says this is the funniest book about death, like that's its main review, and it's just not. I think the main character was written to have a perspective where he just didn't understand anything. It was very strange. I did not enjoy it at all. The only reason why I gave it 2 stars was because it was very fast-paced. I enjoy books that are very fast-paced, and while this was very fast-paced and had very short chapters, I just did not think that the plot or the premise was executed very well. And I immediately unhauled the book. I wanted to DNF it, but I was so, I just had to keep going, especially because it was such a fast read, but it was just not good. I hated this book. And finally, I would like to discuss 2 books that they weren't the worst reads of 2018, but I was very disappointed in them. They were disappointing reads. And the first one is Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. I was very disappointed in this book because I love John Green's work, so I expected a lot more from this, and it is mental health rep, but it ended up just falling flat for me. I feel like this book, we were introduced to different aspects of the plot, and then they would just fall flat, like they would never be mentioned again in the rest of the book, and that was very frustrating. Overall, I just thought this book was very average. I think I gave it 3 stars. I was very disappointed in it. I expected a lot more. I don't think there was a huge focus on the mental health aspect of it. But then there's also this plot point about this mystery, and there's a reward for whoever finds this person, and I feel like that also kind of just took over. Maybe it just wasn't for me, I don't know, but it was just a very disappointing read in 2018. But I will still read John Green's work because I love his other books, and just because there's one that kind of fell flat for me doesn't mean they're all going to be terrible. And the second one that was just a disappointing read of 2018 that I expected more from was Sea Witch by Sarah Henning. This was a read-along book for one of the months last year, and I feel like I expected a lot more from this book, and it was just not good for me. This girl has a friend. We thought the friend had drowned and died, and then one day somebody who looks exactly like her comes back, and the main character is just convinced that she is this person. And it was just very boring for me. I don't really know how to explain it. Again, I'll link my wrap-up for whichever month this book was in, which will hopefully have a much more clearer perspective for me. But I was just very disappointed in this book. There is a sequel coming out. I'm probably not going to pick it up. I was hoping for a lot more from this book, and I just didn't get it. So guys, those are my 2 worst reads of 2018 and my 2 disappointing reads of 2018. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be doing a favorites video coming out, I believe, next week. So that is all I have for this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, if you'd like to check out my vlog channel, Coolessence, it's linked in the description below. And if you like what you see here, please go ahead and click subscribe. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday, so click subscribe so you can be updated for when I post those. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! In the darkness,